Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start with chapter number 5, that is organizing. Now, before we start with this chapter, let us discuss what do you understand by organizing. Now, for example, we have planned up. In the previous chapter, we have done all the plannings. But until what we have planned, if we are not going to organize the things in a proper way according to our plan, we are not able to achieve what we want to achieve. So organization becomes a most important part of functional management because we have to arrange all those things which are being required, what we have planned. So organization is a most important function of planning. So in this chapter we are going to discuss what do you understand about organizing, what are the processes are being required in organizing, and what is the structure of organization. Okay. So let us understand with an example. For example, there's a marriage at your home. Okay. So the day that it has been decided, the marriage is being conducted, it has been planned by your father, how it has been done. Now he has to organize those things. So what he will do? He will employ the people who is going to perform those activities. So he will employ the person who is going to find out where he is going to do the venue where he is going to do the wedding. So at that particular place he is going to employ. Then along with that, the person who is going to put up the tent over there, he is going to employ those particular person. On that particular day, the person who is going to cook the food on that particular day, that is being employed. Then who are the people to be called up? That particular part is going to be done by whom? So what he is doing? He is organizing the things. What he is doing? He is organizing the things, what is being required on the wedding day. So that nothing is being so that whatever the objective he has planned, how the wedding is being done, that has to be fulfilled in a much better way that according to his plan. So what you are organizing? Organizing is making the arrangement of the things. Making the arrangement of the things. So let us start with the chapter. Now what is organizing? Organizing plays a significant role. I have already told you. What is organization? Organization is the most important particular thing, important function of management. Why it is the most important function? Because what we have planned, what we have mentally we have approached to those particular plans which after a lot of discussion, now it's time to make it in a reality that I want to achieve this particular objective. So once I have to achieve this objective, I require a lot of things to achieve that particular objective. For example, I say I want to achieve 10% increase in sales. So if I want to increase in sales, I need to increase the production activity. Yes. So I require more number of raw materials. I have to implement this particular plan to my people. I have to employ those particular people who are going to help me out to increase in the sales. So what I am doing? So it becomes an important function. Why? I have to implement whatever the plans has been there. So whatever I have planned in the previous chapter, now I am implementing it. Now I start trying to implement by organizing the things. So what is organizing? Organizing coordinates the human efforts. Whatever the efforts are being done by the human beings, by the employees to whom I have informed them that they have to work. So what we are doing? We are binding all of them. And I am telling each and every person what is their role in that particular objective which we are going to achieve it. So we are coordinating the human efforts, and we are assembling the resources. Whatever the resources which we are being required to achieve those particular objectives, we are assembling those resources, and then we are integrating the human resources along with the physical resources. So whatever we want to achieve, we are able to achieve that particular objective. So what we are doing is we are integrating both. What are both? Human efforts and assembles the resources, that is physical resources, into unified. So that whatever we want to achieve, that is achieving whatever we have specified, we are able to achieve. For example, I said I want to increase the sales by 10%. So that particular plan I have to inform to my employees who is going to do, what is the role of that particular employee in the particular for achieving the objective. Then I have to increasing the sales, I need to increase the resources, and then I have to coordinate all the information with my employees of different departments so that there should be a better communication, and whatever the objective I want to achieve, I am able to achieve it in a much better way and in a smoother way. So organizing is a process. What is organizing? Organizing is a process. Why it is a process? Because I have to step by step whatever I have planned, I have to initiate. Until I'm not going to initiate those particular plans, my plan will never be successful. Even I said, if I have to make a wedding successful, I have to deploy the things in a better way. If I'm not able to deploy those things, my wedding can never be a successful. So, process, it's a process that initiates implementation. Implementation of plans. What is it? It's required. Whatever I have planned, it requires to be implemented. And how I'm going to implement it? When I'm organizing the things in a proper way. By clarifying the jobs. Clarifying the jobs to whom? To my employees. And making a working relationship among the employees so that a better communication is being there among my employees. And though every person in that particular organization knows about the role in the organization and what they have, what objectives they have, what they are going to achieve, everyone should be knowing about their roles. So a working relationship and effectively deploying resources for finding out the desired result, for fulfilling the company's objective. So that is the real meaning of organizing. So let us understand organizing by some of the definitions which are being given to us. So the first definition we are going to talk about, that is given by Lewis Allen. What is, according to him, organizing is the process of identifying and grouping the work to be performed, defining and delegating responsibility and authority, and establishing relationship for the purpose of enabling people to work and most effectively together in accomplishing objectives. Now, whatever we have discussed till now, it has been defined with the help of a definition. Organizing is a process. Yes, it is a process where we are identifying what we are identifying, who is going to do which type of work, and we are employing those particular person for that particular work. So what we are doing, we are identifying and grouping. We are identifying and grouping the work. Which person is going to do which type of work, that is being grouping the work to be performed. And I am defining them by giving them the responsibility and the authority for doing that particular work. For example, in a wedding, we used to deploy the family members that, okay, so you are going to do this part of work, you are going to do this part of work, my brother is going to do this part of work, the smaller one is going to do a smaller type of work, whatever has been there in the wedding. So what I am doing, I am deploying the people, and everyone knows their role in that particular wedding. So there will be no overlapping of work. So what I am defining and delegating the responsibility and the authority also. That what is your authority and what is the responsibility of you in that particular job, and establishing relationship, a working relationship where everyone knows, where everyone is communicating and passing the information to each and everyone, so that everyone knows what is happening around it, and there should be no overlapping of work, and the work should be done in a smooth and effective way, and whatever the company wants to achieve, they are able to achieve the objective. So that is the meaning of organizing. Let us understand one more definition about organizing. According to Theo Heyman, organizing is the process of defining and grouping the activities. Over here also it is the same. It is a process of defining, telling them what is the role of the employee in the organization, and bringing their activities together to achieve the objective of the business. So what we are doing? We are bringing their activities together, defining their authority and responsibility in the organization, so that the company is able to achieve the objective. So organization is the most important function of management. Hope you have understood what the concept of organizing. In the next video, we'll talk about the process of organizing. Okay, thank you.